On Draw Stuff Real Easy today, I'm going to show you how to draw these 6 heraldic shield designs, but let's not talk about it. Let's do it. We're going to plan in pencil, draw it in ink, erase the pencil, then do all the fiddly bits and shading that make the drawing look great. You'll be needing a pen, a pencil and an eraser. Thanks to Blake for suggesting this idea, and I have drawn 6 little rectangles here, and what I'm going to do is just kind of draw a little line across there. So I'm going to do a different design in each one. If you look down at the bottom, you can click from one design to another. I'm going to draw a line across like that, and basically we want to draw from that point down there. We want a curve, and in fact it's centered around about there. It's a circle, and we want it to join really nicely there. In fact, this really wants to come at a tangent around there, and then that will do the same there. The next 2 shapes are based on something very, very similar, so I'm just going to draw those curves in there. And don't press too hard, because you can have to erase these pencil lines later, and if you press really hard, almost impossible to do. So we've got this one shape. So this is the very basic shield shape, and we can do 2 things to make it more interesting. Here we can draw a curve coming down, and then we draw the curve coming down to there and down to there, or we can draw a curve going upwards, and then we draw the curve coming down. Now we have a similar thing going on with the next shape. This is a lot more complicated though. So draw a little line across just underneath there, and then we want to go a little angles across there like that, and we're aiming up to here again. So we've got 2 kind of semicircle bits there, and then the tricky bit here is that we're coming out like that, and then we want to kind of join in there. So in fact it's like an S shape that's coming out there. It was a backwards S, and this is like an S and joining in there. Across and across, join up at the top, S shape into that curve down to the point, S shape into the curve and down to the point. A much more simple shape, we'll take this out at a more shallow angle, and then we want to curve those corners like that. You will often see this one in the kind of coat of arms, because it allows you to get more detail with the pattern on there, like that. And now we're going to do another much more fancy one, and we'll draw a line about there and a line about there. And what we're going to do is we'll draw a curve there, so it's actually a quarter circle like that, and then we're going to want to draw a curve going up to the top as well. And then that quarter circle, and then we want to come down to the point at the bottom. There are different ways of splitting up these shapes. The most obvious one is a cross, and here I'm going to put the cross part going above. So you need more space down below than above, because otherwise it'll look slightly strange. And then you want to make sure that these bars are equidistant. Number 2, you can just split it in 2 simply like that with a bar down the middle. Number 3, I'm going to draw a line going through the middle there. So then we can draw 2 lines either side equidistant, and that will give us a bar across the middle. I think this one lends itself to a kind of St. Andrew's cross. A saltire, I think it's called, so that we can then go like that, equidistant, and it's all about keeping it equal and balanced. Number 5, I'm going to draw a chevron like that, which will go across the middle like that. And number 6, I'm going to go and do an inline all the way around like that. and then just quarter it like that. And again, we want the top line is not in the center, it wants to be slightly above. It's an optical thing. So let's draw these lines in. Click up at the top to see my playlist with a whole lot of stuff to help you create your own coat of arms. And when you are absolutely sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase all those pencil lines. And if you haven't pressed too hard, they should all disappear. There you go, how to draw 6 different shield designs. And of course, you can mix and match the patterns with the shield designs as much as you like. Thanks for watching, and click down here and make sure you are subscribed to Draw Stuff Real Easy. Keep coming back for lots more how to draw videos. And in the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.